And I am Carlo Gonzales from GraveyardGamers.com, and I'm joined by Ryan. Ryan, introduce yourself, please.
Hi, I'm Ryan Sumo, former chapter head of IGDA and currently just helping out.
So yeah, so far, Game Jam has. I've seen a lot of really good and passionate people who are really into making games, and I've experienced one game that's Infarction, and no, from that game, sir, I am able to, and the future of gaming here in the Philippines is starting to really boom for me. And as gamers, I want to ask if there was anything else we can expect.
Well, it's hard to say no. We'll have to wait until the game jam is over. But I don't know if they told you before, but this is the fourth game jam, and even from the very first game jam that we had, like some of the games were actually quite primitive. They weren't that good. But even then, one of the games during the first game jam was highlighted by the Global Game Jam organization. It's like a game to watch out for. And ever since then, with every game jam, there's been at least one or two games that have gotten a lot of attention. I don't know if you've yeah, I'm sure you've heard of the gaming blog Kotaku. So last year's winner of the Manila Game Jam was called Enclosure. Actually, CJ, who you interviewed earlier, he was one of the creators of Enclosure, and that was picked up by Kotaku in Australia. But still, so yeah, there's a lot of attention. Not a lot, I guess, but we're getting some attention from the games that are being made here. So I'm really excited to see what they come up with this year.
It's really cool. So this deal about, I mean, they really make awesome casual games. Are we looking at, or when can you give us like maybe a time prediction? How long till we make our own set of console games? Those similar to what Bethesda have been doing, or
Well, it's really hard to say no, and I heard you ask them this question also.
Yep.
But in the first place, I don't think that console games are going to be around much longer, at least not in the way that we know them now. Just because they're too expensive, even for the rich countries, even for the US and the
$75.
UK. They're no, but I mean like the cost of development is so high that they're shutting down. If your game doesn't make millions of dollars, they have to shut you down. So hindi na siya sustainable. And that's why we're seeing a huge shift into casual games, but also indie games, like indie PC games that are hardcore. They're not casual games, hardcore games like I don't know, like I guess Torchlight is sort of casual / hardcore, but there are a lot of indie games.
Kinda hard to tell the
Yeah,
delineation
it's
for
hard to tell
Torchlight.
now.
They call it a poor man's Diablo, but I thought
Sure.
it was really, I think it was a good game.
It was basically made by the same guys as Diablo, so yeah. So yeah, I think actually, so to go back to your question, maybe within 5 years or so, but don't don't expect the same business model as like the big publishers right now.
Like Blizzard.
Yeah, look towards companies in places like the Ukraine, in Germany. Games, people who made games like what was that post-apocalyptic game that wasn't Fallout 3?
Borderlands?
No. Stalker.
Okay.
Games like that where they're made by smaller teams, but they focus on a story that's very specific to to their mindset and to their frame of mind, and it becomes popular because it's so unique. So,
That's just awesome stuff right there. Thank you, Ryan. Is there anything else you want to say to the gamer audience who probably want to make games as well?
join us next year if if you've been thinking about making games. Come to the next Manila Game Jam and make a game in 48 hours, and then after that, who knows where you'll go.
That's just awesome. Carlo Gonzales, Graveyard Gamers, and
Ryan Sumo.
Ryan Sumo
Yes.
from Game Jam. Okay.
Okay.